Hi guys, Lonnie here, and welcome to my new art channel. I usually actually stream and play video games, Realm Royale to be precise. Most of you guys that see this are probably from my Realm stuff. So yeah, Kira and I wanted to make an art channel. Story to this is my parents are finally getting married after 37 years of being together. And yeah, as I said in my first video of the series on my main channel, I wanted to make them like a nice looking present, like something special that's not just like, you know, like some random stuff that I buy. So yeah, this is the third painting actually in total. And this time, if you guys saw the last video, like I'm making sure here right now that my canvas is way drier, okay? It was way too wet. You guys know what happened. And yeah, starting with the sky here, Bob told me to put some red in there, and of course some blue, and this will look really cool actually when it's finished. Yeah, this the part that I was most afraid of generally was just like that my colors can actually blend together this time without it all becoming like one big mess. And yeah, last time on the first picture on the first painting I completely didn't manage to do it at all because yeah, the color blending, like look at this here, look at how this like how the clouds, you know, just become like one big messy thing. That was the second picture painting though. Like yeah, it did not work at all before that. I literally gave up on that one picture. Keep saying picture, I mean painting. Anyways, this time we're back at the clouds, way drier colors, like it's not even remotely the same. And as you can see, it's, you know, it has like a shape. It's not like literally just like a blob of color. So that's really cool. I put a little bit too much red in there, but I'm blending it a little bit in a moment. And I already did that a little bit, to be honest. And I'm just so happy that I can actually make shapes. You know, look at me, I'm so happy. Actual shapes that are like, you know, they might not be the prettiest, but at least they are what I try to do. And yeah, there we go. The blending starts, and actually I'm just blending, you know, and not like just completely painting over what I already drew before. So yeah, I was very happy about that. And yeah, I'm blending the clouds together a little bit, you know, to make them look a little bit more cloudy, pulling them up like Bob told me to. And yeah, look at that. I can even go left to right all over it. Look at this. Imagine this on the other painting. Like this would not have worked. Like even a little bit. Like look at this. Like this is what happened here. I did the same thing. This is the same like strengths that I'm putting into the brush. Anyways, my favorite part, the mountain. I already drew a mountain on my first painting, and painting mountains with Bob's technique is so satisfying. Like it's really simple as well. You just you put color on a knife, like it's a very dark color. It's like some blue in there, some black, a little bit of red, just a tiny bit, and yeah, you start with like making the outer shape. Very basic, just very basic. I I made mine way larger than Bob, and because I just really enjoy doing these. You scrub off like the rest of the color, like all of it, as much as you can, so it's like dry again, so that you can actually blend stuff. And I'm like, look at me, I can't really believe that this is actually working. Like look at the brush again. But yeah, making some mountains in the distance here, like they're supposed to be like really far away. Sorry for the coughing again, by the way. I'm still slightly sick. It's almost good, but slightly. Anyways, blend the color a little bit together, you know, to have like a good like baseline for the mountain. Again, two mountains all the way in the back, all the way. And yeah, I'm trying to thin it out a little bit and blend it together. Now we're putting snow on top of the mountain. That might actually be my absolute favorite part. Like the snow is so satisfying. And yeah, Bob always says just put the knife to the position where it starts, and then like, you know, just let it flow, you know, no pressure at all. Just letting the snow fall on my mountain. After this, we're putting a little darker color on the other side, like for shadows, you know, we're doing this right now. Like it's the same color, the same white, but a little bit of blue in there. As you can see, it makes for some nice shadows. And the shadows make the highlights stick out so much more. Listen to Bob, guys. Always listen to Bob. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this mountain here. I wanted to make some very dark shadows in there as well. I wasn't really happy with this one, so I painted a little bit more white on top of it. But I like the other one on the other side. Yeah, and again, I love making mountains, so I'm making mine even larger. But first up, we're doing making some mist, some fog to like push this back a little bit, you know, and make it look more natural. And yeah, very happy about it. The mountain has to be larger. I do a little mistake here, like as you can see, like the next mountain area starts too far in the front, which makes it look like it's not connected to the actual mountain. It looks like two mountains. But yeah, you see that? It looks like it's standing in front of it, but I'm trying to fix this now. Yeah, I'm painting it together, putting some more white next to it, and now you see, it looks like it's part of it. There's still like a gap behind this here, but I kept it on purpose because I felt like it makes it look a little bit more unique, you know, like a little bit. And again, putting some maybe dark shadows in there as well, like some areas where no snow is basically. I wanted some on the right side of the bottom as well. And yeah, I felt like it was a little bit too much there, so I decided to put more mountain there because the gap was a little bit too large for me. Yeah, now we're blending and blending to make it all look a little bit more foggy and more natural, you know, more natural. Some more shadows as well, and yeah, it's so fun watching Bob do these mountains, and I really enjoyed it as well. So next up, like the mountain, I can't just be standing like in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, it's like it's slowly becoming a valley, you know. That's what Bob said. So I'm trying to do that here, making some like smaller and smaller like little hills, you know. And what we're doing there again, like I can barely like I'm afraid to touch the canvas, okay, like because of last time I'm paranoid. But basically what we're doing is we're making these little hills into hills with some trees on them by like slowly like dragging it all up. And if you look at it closely, it's hard to show you in the video. It looks like little trees. Yeah, we're coming closer to the foreground, which means making the color a little bit darker, question mark. Yeah, but more hills coming here for the moment. Oh, sorry, I'm coughing so much. Okay, next to me that here was some more trees. This time much closer. So they're starting to actually get like tree color. There's a little bit of green in there now. And they're obviously much larger than the trees in the background. Pulling it down there, don't worry, like we're gonna save it in a moment. And next up is some ground color. I did a little bit different than Bob. His was a little bit more light, but I just wanted like some really like earth feeling to it, you know? I feel like yeah, I just wanted this. So next up, I didn't know what Bob was doing there, so I just followed him. Never mind, we're doing trees already. I like the bottom color there. I don't like the shape that I produce, if you see what I mean, on a right to middle. It should have been more flat. But at the end, I think it looks okay, but definitely I should have watched the whole video and seen what he was doing with it. Anyways, trees. I had a lot of practice with trees last time, guys, and came in handy here actually. Oh yeah, I'm actually correcting this. Good. You see, like I pulled it up a little bit. I got more yeah, of the yellow there to make like a more flat area. Now we're doing some tree trunks, and there was a little bit of brown, just like every now and then, like a little bit of it, you know. And now I'm freestyle painting, not just copying here. Like I'm putting some different colors in there, you know, because I wasn't really happy with how the color looked in the back. I should have probably done the same color there as well, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm painting some grass here. And I'm leaving some areas brown on purpose, so you know that are like all the way in the front. So you guys can see that there's earth underneath. I just feel like it looks really cool. He did this a little bit different as well, but I wanted to do it like this. He basically painted the rest of the trees and the bushes first, and then like put the grass on top of it, which makes it look more three-dimensional. But I just do this afterwards anyways. Like the colors are just, they're so good that you can just like paint over paint over paint, and it just works really good. And if it doesn't work, you can always put some paints in on it, and then it works for sure. So yeah, it's just really cool how much freedom you have when you draw with oil colors. Yeah, I didn't expect it at all. Like, I didn't expect it to be, like, quote-unquote, so easy. Of course, my painting is, like, not even remotely, like, close to as good as, as anything that Bob does. But I was just surprised that, like, at least it works, you know? Like, if you do it right, not like last time. But, like, generally, like, the shapes at least come to place as, like, how I want them, you know? So that's really cool. But yeah, absolutely love doing trees. More tree trunks here at the moment. And my favorite part is making these bushes here, like, in a moment. Next up, we're putting some green on the trees, you know, some highlights. Generally, they're supposed to be pretty dark. But, like, yeah, some highlights make it look pretty nice. I messed up with this here a little bit. I should have taken the same brush as before, but Bob did it with this, so I just copied him, and I'm not Bob, so I can't do it. Anyways, bushes are next. This will look a little bit dark here, and I do get annoyed in a moment about it. And this is the moment where I actually put some paints in on top of my color. And now you see, like, it's more bright, way brighter in the highlights. This looks like this one bush there in the middle is the thing that I like the most about this painting. It looks really good in real life. I really enjoyed that one. And yeah, now like I'm basically fixing what Bob did before me. You know, like he's basically doing this right now. Like just starting with the grass, but yeah, I'm putting the grass on top of the bushes, so it looks like the grass is in front of it, which it should be. And yeah, and that's it. The painting is finished. Signing it. Still really struggle writing with a brush, but we could use it. And yeah, I'm very happy that this time it worked out much better, and I hope my parents like it, because this is gonna be like the final, like the actual thing that I give them. And yeah, it's been super fun. I hope I'm gonna be doing this every week, because I really enjoyed it. And thanks for watching.